Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Shimmy Move Sports Talk. I'm your host, Coach BV. I want to take time out to thank my sponsors today, Happy Tree Dispensaries and Doggy Style Hot Dogs. Today we got a special guest in the house. I watched this young man grow from when he was a youngster to now, to where he's at now, playing professional basketball. One of Oklahoma's greats in basketball. My partner, my buddy, my little nephew, Xavier Alexander. What's up, X-Man? How you doing?
What's good, family? What's good?
Not much, man. Everything's good, but you got a lot of good things, going on, man, right now. But we're gonna talk about when you first started playing. What got you into playing basketball?
Man, I just come from a competitive, basketball family. Mom played, dad played, my brothers played, so my sister played. So, basketball was something that, I strived to be good at early because I was getting beat on as a kid. My brothers was like that.
Yeah.
So, just kind of, took in what I could take in and, took some lumps, had some injuries, and, kind of just stuck with it, man. And,
Sweet, yeah.
I love the game.
Yeah, your brothers you're talking about is D'Angelo Alexander and Steven Alexander. They was on that famous Midwest City team, right, during the early 2000s.
Chips.
How many ships did they win?
I think Steve got 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think D got 1 as well.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And D ended up going, actually D'Angelo went to OU first and then he transferred to UNC Charlotte, right?
Yes, sir.
And then Steven went to UCO in Langston.
Yeah. Seward County.
Yeah, Seward County. Okay, yeah. Man, I know both his brothers, man, they great trainers now, giving back to the youth, training and coaching kids, man. They do a good job, real good job. D'Angelo's, I think, still down in North Carolina, right?
You got a
Charlotte or something?
Crown Academy.
Crown Academy, yeah. So if you live in North Carolina, you need to look him up, man. He's one of the greats out of Oklahoma as well. And Steven does a great job as well with AET training here in Oklahoma City, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's go back with you. So you family played, come from a family of a lot of great athletes. Now let's talk about you going into Midwest City as a freshman. Like, what was your expectations?
Yeah, well, at the time, like, freshman still was junior high. So I didn't play my freshman year and went up there with Darnell Jackson.
Okay.
Keith, Clark was there, Moose.
Yep.
Kalen, Nolan. So coming in as a freshman, man, I was excited to get up there. My brother had did something like that. Sheldon did that, Moose did that. So, I was just trying to, get in there and, get going, in my high school career, man. So,
yeah. Now, I remember you being a freshman, because Steve was telling me about you and everything. And at the time, I was coaching with the Compton Magic AAU team. We had a little stint.
Yeah, link up.
A little stint, with me with Compton Magic.
Yeah.
At the time, D the circuit. But I know you also played with a great program in Athletes First with Xavier, Henry, Keith Clark, Epe Udo. I think Obi.
Yeah, I was with Blake K.
Yeah, Blake. Yeah.
Daniel. I played with them as well.
Yeah, Daniel Orton and
Sam Bradford.
Yeah, Kay Davis. So you play with some great guys, man, and man, that's good stuff. So, how did that help your recruitment playing AAU and, of course, being at a big-time basketball school like Midwest City?
Yeah, for me, my recruitment, man, just started with just being seen, being out there, being on the team with like a Blake, and Xavier, who was number 1 at his position, at that time. So, man, just being around them and, just kind of you know, staying the course, and you know, coaches coming to see them, and
Yeah.
you know, me doing my thing as well.
Man, sweet. So, who's your first college that contacted you? They like, said, offer you or wanted you to come?
Yeah.
Or how many schools, that offer you at the time?
Yeah, the
Going into
very
your
first
senior
one
year.
was Iowa State.
Oh yeah, Iowa
Remember
State.
that
Oh
trip?
yeah, Iowa State. Yeah.
You drove me down there.
Yep. Iowa State was. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, Iowa State was one of the first.
Okay.
Then you know, the in-state OU, OSU. Purdue. You know, you
Yeah.
had your George Washington where I went. You had Tennessee. Yeah, just schools like that, man. My recruiting was up and down because you know, I was growing, so I had like 4 knee surgeries in high school, so you know, through that process. So it was kind of up and down, and you know, I had my brothers who was already recruited, you know, highly recruited, so they you know, helped me through the process and stuff like that.
So you chose George Washington.
Yeah.
How was that whole process? Going on the visit, and then you were saying, hey, I'm committing to you guys. Or something. How was that whole process?
Yeah, man, it was one of those things where I was supposed to go to OU. You know, what I mean, with you know, Blake and Kay, we was all supposed to sign that year, and you know, I just kind of felt like, you know, I had broke my leg. I grew from 5'10" to like 6'3" in the summer.
Yep.
And I had broke my leg because I was growing too fast or whatever. And OU kind of got down on the recruitment, you know, probably went a different way, start talking to other guys, which was cool. But George Washington kind of showed a lot of loyalty to me. You know, always talking to my mom, asking how it's going, you know, offering you know, help, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, I just kind of went with the loyalty thing, man, and ended up going out there, and I was always for, you know, I mean, seeing other stuff besides Oklahoma City. So DC was amazing. Terrence Jackson was out there at the time, you know what I mean? So I had people out there, man, and I was just, you know, like, man, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yep, and then you was there for what, a year or two?
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
I was there 2 years. Yeah, just kind of had some, you know, little issues with the coach. I was still a knucklehead, you know what I mean, arrogant, you know what I mean, thought I should be the man right away, you know, that type of stuff. So didn't want to wait my turn.
Okay. Now you end up leaving George Washington and transferring to Southern Nazarene, right? SNU, and Coach Bohach. Always, but he's a great guy, man. Been knowing him for a long time, and great university. How was your experience there?
Yeah, man, it was an experience because you know, I'm used to being in DC, you know, that lifestyle, and then, you know, coming back home, you know, and living in Bethany, man, it was an experience that I had to, you know, definitely adjust to. But Coach Bohach had coached me when I was like 13 with Eric Fredericks. Blake was on that team as well. He coached athletes first for a couple years. So I came back, wanted to play right away. I had talked to OU about coming back, but didn't want to sit out a year.
Gotcha.
Which I would tell anybody, man, if you red shirt, you know, get a chance to sit out a year, man, that's amazing. And people think, you know,
get an extra year to learn, right?
People look down on that. Yeah, people look down on that. But really, man, that looking back, like I would be like, I would take that year off, man.
Well, you know, when you're young, you know, we get a little immature, and we want to rush and get impatient.
Yeah, for sure.
And we want, I want to play right now. I don't want to wait.
Don't want to let the process unfold. So, but yeah, I went to SNU, man. You know, averaged like I don't know, 20 the first year. Got All-American. Had 2 really good years there, broke all the records, all that type of stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, played. CJ Henry came the second year.
Okay.
Yeah, so linked back up with him.
Play with CJ.
Yeah, linked back up with him. So
that's good stuff. Now, thinking back when you was in college, and now they got the NIL agreement. What do you think about the NIL agreement, and how would that, bless you while you was in college?
Man, it's really teaching these kids. It's gonna help them to learn that. Not only are you a basketball player, you're your own brand.
No doubt.
Yeah, you're your own brand. So, it's really gonna tap into that and, help these kids out. They won't have to do a bunch of, ill-advised, type of scams and stuff like that. They actually going.
Because everything's it's legal now.
Yeah, it's legal and everything's it's open. So it's not really. So. Definitely would have helped me out.
Yeah, and
would have helped me out.
By the way, Xavier has a stud nephew, Trey Alexander. He's a freshman at Creighton, so y'all keep an eye on him, man. He should make a lot of noise at Creighton University.
Big East Freshman of the Year, I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be special. So. Going back, we're at Southern Nazarene, getting ready to get done with that. How did your transition from college? Now we're going into playing professional basketball.
Yeah.
How was that walk? How did that transition?
Yeah, man. At the time, I was just ready for it, man. I was ready. And I was so blessed to have, my brother Steve training me. Tapping in with you, from time to time. I was just blessed to have the people around me to, when I got there, I was already ready for a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? So, transitioning, man, I coming from a small school, I did what everybody did, man. Start going to the camps, you know what I mean? Getting scammed, you know what I mean? Scoring 40 in the camp and still not getting no calls, you know what I mean? All of that. So I did.
Went through the growing pains.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, I did what everybody did, and then end up trying out for the D-League team that first year, and I already had some talks with them that junior year at SNU.
Now, what G League team are we talking about right now?
Oklahoma City Thunder. So Tulsa 66ers.
Yes,
At the time, yeah. So went to their tryout, did my thing. They ended up drafting me that year. So was out there for that year. That was actually one of the lockout years. So that first year, I got to start. I started like 38 games out of 56, man, my rookie year. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's good stuff.
It was good, yeah. I got to come in and get my shots up right away.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna break away from this real quick. Now, Steve and D'Angelo, I heard in Pro-Am at Po Bill, they used to wear them out down there in Dallas.
Oh, man.
Wear them out. How many Po Bill? Po Bill's a Pro-Am. Po Bill's a Pro-Am basketball tournament they have every year in Dallas.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for years.
Yeah. Probably like 50 years.
Moses
Malone.
Yeah, Moses Malone was one of the main guys that started this Pro-Am tournament.
Yeah.
And Bill Patterson.
Yeah.
Bill Patterson, he's the one that started the whole league. But man, I even played in it back in the day.
Yeah.
But these guys, man, they was tearing them up. How many did y'all win?
Man,
4 or 5 straight?
Yeah, no, we won 3 straight.
3 straight, okay.
Yeah, I think 3 straight. And then my brothers done won one before I got there. So know, we all got our, and then
So the Alexanders, they got their little handprint on that Po Bill thing right there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I done went back, played with Texas teams and won.
Yeah.
Played with Skins, Jumpman team and won it. So man, Chauncey done went down there and scraped.
Speaking of Skins, man, that Skins league is blowing up too.
It's good,
Skins Chris done a great job with that league.
Man,
I remember when he first started with it, and from when he first started to now, man, that thing's just blown up, man. He's doing a great job with that.
Shout out Skins, man. They doing something big for the city. Then they came with the high school league.
Yeah.
That was big, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, I coached one of the little high school teams.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I wasn't.
It was fun, man. It was good
That
stuff,
was
man.
the atmosphere.
Great. High school kids loved it.
Yeah.
Had great feedback, man. So it should be even bigger next year.
I think he said like maybe like 5 people got scholarships. Got seen.
No, it's gonna be a big deal. So we go to G League, you get drafted. Now, how long was you? Because it was the 66ers, then they changed the name to the Blue, right?
I went with him from downtown Tulsa, and then that next year tried out again.
Yeah.
Because every year they having different coaches, so tried out again. End up making a team that year. They were in Bigsby that year.
Okay.
And then I went to Tarnobrzeg, Poland for a season. And then I came back and they moved to Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Became the OKC Blue. And that year they didn't have no tryouts. They handpicked their team.
Yeah.
Wanted to pick me up, man. So got to play in front of the hometown. Home again. My mom got to see me play.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I really enjoyed that.
So how many years was you with them?
I was with them 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Then after that, where'd you go?
After that, then I as much as I wanted to continue on, pursuing that goal, man. Them kids was getting bigger.
Yeah.
So it was time to go get that.
You gotta go make that money.
Make that money, man. And, I ended up going to Singapore, Asia.
I heard you the man over there, man. Singapore, the man.
That's my home, man. Shout out Singapore. That's my home, man. I the first year I went out there, it's funny story, man. Me and the owner are really good friends, and he talks about how my agent said I was taller because they was only taking imports who were power forwards and centers.
Yeah.
So
like 6'8" and up or something.
Yeah, my agent snuck me in there, man, and changed the whole league, bro. Changed the whole league that first year.
What's the name of your team in Singapore?
Singapore Slingers.
Slingers, okay, the Slingers, okay.
Singapore Slingers, yeah.
Shout out to them Slingers, man, Singapore.
Sure. We 16-4 that first year. Knocked off the back-to-back champs.
Sweet.
Yeah. Man, just had a great run out there, man. I was going back and forth 6 years.
How was the way of life out there? Like, for people that want to know, how's the way of life out there compared to here?
Yeah. Man, it's amazing, man. It's very safe.
Okay.
Very, very cultural. The thing I like about Singapore is, it's like Americanized. You don't have to just jump in and eat the local food and stuff like that. You can get your Popeyes, Chili's, Subway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can get all that out there. So it makes you kind of comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen some of your pics, man. It looks like a beautiful place, man.
Beautiful
place.
Beautiful.
So now, you told me you're on a different team and you'll be in Kaohsiung, Taiwan.
Yeah.
Now, what do you expect? Because X is still playing, by the way, still currently playing. So you'll be in Taiwan this year, and it's funny. Taiwan, I played in Taipei in '96, '97.
Yeah.
And so that's
So
cool. You're gonna love it. It's kind of like seeing you're gonna love a lot of this Americanized big time.
Yeah, full
Taiwan. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm definitely, like I said, Singapore, man, was out there for 6 years. Then COVID ended up happening, you know what I mean? And so, we had to end the season that year, ended up coming home, ended up going back out to Singapore thinking that the season was going to start again, and then ended up not starting again. So, no hard feelings, none of that. We ended up just, parting ways for a second.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so headed to Kaohsiung. Got about 8 days left in the States.
Yeah, so you be out, you be going back over there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's good, man. That's good stuff. Now, when that ball stops bouncing, man, what do you want to do, man, out there?
man, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. But
Uh-huh.
in pursuit of my degree, like 7 months out from my organizational leadership degree.
Okay.
And when I started back doing school, I figured out that that degree not only allows you to coach, you know what I mean, it allows you to do a lot of other, you know, business opportunities and stuff like that, man. So just somewhere along the lines of that, man, and man, I just really want to, you know what I mean, chase my kids around, man, you know what I mean, on a daily basis, and, you know, allow them to obtain as much, you know, knowledge from me as they're growing in their basketball journey as they can, you know what I mean?
Sweet.
So yeah, man, just, like I said, man, just be there for the youth, you know what I mean? Chase Trey around, watch his games, Yeah, we got a lot of basketball players coming up, man.
I might have to get Steve and Trey in here one day and chop it up with him on the podcast, man. Podcast.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how many more years, man, but man, I definitely don't regret none of it, man. Every step was, you know what I mean. Even the hard steps, man, was the ones I couldn't see. You look back like,
it's part of life, man.
It's
part of life.
Be like that. Yeah,
it's part of life, man.
This turned me into this turn, you know. So, yeah, man.
Okay. Well, man, dude, man, I appreciate you coming in here, man, this morning, chopping it up with your boy, Coach BV, man. And I'm glad you're doing well, man. I'm glad the family's doing good. Tell Big Papa, Big Steve, man. And Moms said what's up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, man, you know, keep grinding, bro.
Man,
all right? My
man.
man.
I love it, man.
All right, everyone. So that's it for this episode of Shimmy Moves Sports Talk with Coach BV. Once again, I want to thank my sponsors, Happy Tree Dispensaries and Doggy Style Hot Dogs. Holla back.